Good morning, good morning. Hey, there I am, right there. Boy, I almost didn't make it back in time because my coffee's empty. But I was filling up my thermos right here. I have no place to sit my thermos. Let's pull this. We'll just make this the thermos table. We'll pull it over here. Sit it right there. It's just out of camera sight, but so you can't see me pouring my coffee with the pumper. But it's gonna be good. And then my recipe is then just a little bit of water to cool it off so it doesn't burn my mouth. Because if I'm like freezing, I like it really, really hot. But just as a general rule, I like it sippable. I was gonna still a little hot, but it's all right. Good morning. Let's see. Are there any ones? I hope you can hear me and I'm not talking to myself. Let's see. Let's get over there to the comments. There's some 111s. All right, let's go back up to the tippity at the top. Tippity at the top. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, so yeah, so when it's minus 22 outside and then it's 20, you're like, party! It's warm. But then when you have 70-degree days and then all of a sudden it's back down to the 20s, you're cold. So rather than turn my heat up because I know it's comfortably warm in here, I know it is because I know what my thermostat is set on. But I'm cold, so I got my vest on, my little beanie. Okay, so maybe the beanie's because I was having a bad hair day. But the vest is because I'm cold. Y'all ever do that? Just instead of fixing your hair, just slap a hat on it. There you go. But don't be thinking every time I have a hat on it's a bad hair day. I love hats. If I had been doing my lives all winter long, you would have been seeing me in a beanie hat often just because it's cold outside, right? Mobang for your bucks. Hey! He says, woot woot, I can make it to your live much easier in Illinois. That's right, because we're in the same time zone and it's 8 in the morning there instead of 6 in the morning. Oh. Kathleen Klein is here. Good morning. Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. Stephen Okie. Let's see here. Yeah, Steve says it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit there this morning. I don't even know what it is. I haven't even checked. Let's check. We'll check. All right, that's looking up while I'm still saying good mornings. There's Nancy at Inspired to Wander. Good morning. Oh, the Kathleen's at 25 this morning, so everybody's cold. Y'all got your vests on? Oh, let's see. There's Lily T. Good morning. Good morning. It's 35 degrees here. No wonder I'm cold. Yeah. So it's 35 degrees. And our highs, we're going through a cool spell. Our highs are in the 40s. We are going to be 61 on Wednesday. Yeah. Let's see here. And then next week looks like we're going to be in the 50s all week long. And then we go back down into the 40s for highs. But it is winter time. But I enjoyed those 2 or 3 really warm days where it was in the high 60s. I think we got to 69 degrees one day. It's almost 70. Dang. Let's see. Oh, Car Junkie is here. Good morning. Good morning. And Debbie F is here. Oh, Lily's passing out the donuts and the coffee. And she knows my favorite donuts have that chocolate icing on there. Check it out. Yummy. Teddy says, oh, Car Junkie says it's 34 and snow in Tulsa. You have snow? We don't have any. We did a couple days ago. I saw some flurries, just little spits. I wouldn't even call it flurries, it was spits. You look out the window and you think you saw it, and so you watch and there's nothing, and then there's a spit of snow again, and you're like, ha! I knew I saw it. That is not me snoring. If you can hear it, it is Buddy. He's in the chair behind me snoring up a storm. Let's see here. Okay, whoops, I lost my place, but I found it again. Oh, wait, keep that snow to yourself, please, says Kathleen. I agree. I second that motion. Good morning. It's good morning. Woo. Here's to a new day full of possibilities. We're going to make the best of it. I'm kind of not in the center of my. There. Well, no, I don't know that helped. That kind of did. I don't know. Am I sitting crooked? What's going on? Hey. Hey. That's better, I think. Mm. Oh, yes. Oh, so good. That coffee's going to warm me right up. Everybody's saying good morning. There's Rose Kind. Good morning. Thank you all so much for being there. There's my sound checks. I appreciate those very much. Scrolling. Oh, Lily says, I like your hat. It's cute. It's one of those ponytail hats with the place to pull your ponytail through, but I don't have a ponytail anymore. But they still work. And contrary to popular belief, having that little hole right there doesn't make your head cold at all. At least it doesn't mine. I'm not going to say it won't make your head cold, because your head might be different than mine, but it does not make my head cold having that there. So, in fact, nobody will probably even notice it if I don't point it out. TGIF, good morning. Good morning. Hawkins Family Adventures, good morning, Sandra. Just woke up and need my coffee. Let's see. I woke up at 6:30. Y'all. I told you my days and nights got all mixed up while I was sick, because I was in bed so much while I was sick that I gave up. I just was up when I was awake, and I was in bed sleeping when I got tired, because it didn't matter what time it was. Which is why I missed so many of your lives that I'm normally at, because I'd be sleeping. Last night, I went to bed at 9 o'clock and I slept till 6:30. I did tell Doug bye. I didn't get out of bed, but I did tell Doug bye this morning when he left for work, and from bed, and I went right back to sleep. So yes, I know one night doesn't make my days and nights back to normal, but yay, I'll take it. I feel so much more rested today, and plan on doing the same thing. Well, no, I can't do the same thing. So last Monday, I fell asleep during my moon gazing live. Floss had to call me and wake me up. It was so funny. And when it was over, I looked and she had texted me all caps, wake up. But my phone was on silent, so I didn't get the text. I don't even know that it would have woke me up anyway. It just dings. But when she called me, it woke me up. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So hopefully I don't fall asleep at 9 o'clock tonight. Hopefully it's at 10:05. That way I'm not asleep in the middle of my live again. It can happen. It can happen. Let's see here. Kathleen saying happy Monday. Rose says, I know someone who puts an ice cube in their coffee. That would probably be perfect for the way I like mine. One ice cube wouldn't cool it off, but it would make. I just don't like to burn my mouth. Mm, y'all, I know it's 6 in the morning there for some of y'all. See if I can do this while you're looking at me. I found my low note. I did. I found this note right here is the last one. So when I say I find my note, people who play wind instruments understand what that means. But in case you don't play and you're like, what? Um, you know, each one of these holes is a note. It sounds easy till you try to play them. And you got to have your arms just right, your fingers just right, your mouth just right for it all to work. And this is a big flute, and you can see I'm basically making a claw to play this flute because it's spread out. So I had to learn the piper's grip. Normally, I'm used to playing with my fingertips. The piper's grip, you play like with your fingers or your, you find the place that best covers the holes for you, and you're not, so your fingers are straight instead of like this. Your fingers are straight. So I've never used a piper's grip before, but I figured out how to make it work for me. Oh, didn't find it. So it isn't consistently there yet, but it is over half the time now. I'd say about 70% of the time that note is there when I want it to play. So I'm still practicing. I'm doing a lot of technique exercises. They're kind of boring and repetitive, but technique is what gets those notes there for you. And I'm playing songs. Um, I can play them for myself, and it's okay if that note doesn't come through. But I won't be performing anything with it until the notes coming through. And but I'm really excited. I've made a lot of progress, and it's hurting less because that's why I'm like, because that's exactly the position for the piper's grip, right there. Is that claw? Okay, so I mean, I feel it here. When I first started doing it, I feel it clear up in my neck. I'm like doing neck stretches. Oh, I can feel that already. Just what I did, I can feel that in my neck. So, it's a little more physical for me. So I do stretches before and after I play that thing. It keeps me from getting a headache, like a tension headache, because that's what it is. It's like tension from this claw. My hand's not cramping anymore like it was when I did that for too long. I can play for half an hour now, and I do that. I do techniques off and on every day. That's right here by my computer. When I have a moment, I grab it. I can do 3 minutes of technique, 5 minutes, and put it back up here and get back to work. Just take a little music break. And but then I do set aside. Here's my timer. I do set aside a 30-minute block, and I sit there and I just play. And then whether that note comes through is not the important part of that 30 minutes. The important part of that 30 minutes is breathing, because it takes a lot of deep breathing and holding my core tight to keep the sound coming, right? And an even pitch and an even volume. And because all of that's controlled by my breathing. And so I have asthma. So I'm learning that deep breathing again. Learning that deep breathing again. And I'm trying to think of a word. Uh, anyway, okay, never mind. The breathing you use when you're singing from your core, there's a word for that, and you use that same breathing to play this thing. Yes. Um, but anyway, I'm very encouraged and looking forward to it. And I am saving up for a professional flute to do my recordings with, because I will have my original flute music recorded, and I plan to put that on Spotify and Apple Music and anywhere I can put it. I plan to have my individual songs available, but also over on the Meditations channel. Um, I will again soon be featuring my Native American flute and this flute on there. And then that soundtrack from that video will be put up on Spotify, wherever I can put it, as another avenue of having something to listen to relax to. Um, and so, those are the plans. Those are the plans. There's just a lot of things, and it takes a lot of steps it takes to get there. And I'm stepping. I'm further along than you'd think. I haven't been talking about it much, but I'm working on it. I'm going to be working with Marshall to build a website, and hopefully have that included. Surprise, Marshall! I've added something else. If you're watching, but anyway, it's going to be. It's exciting. It's exciting, to say the least. So let me get back to my chat. Okay, I did that. Oh my gosh. I something absolutely blah blah. So excited. Something absolutely life changing happened this morning. And I am just so excited about it. Now, where did I write it down? Okay. So before I say this, and you're like, well, duh, or it's not that hard to type them in, let me tell you this. So, my meditations channel is its own creature. It's the only channel I have that operates like it does. It's a lot of scheduling, it's a lot of videoing, it's a lot of editing. Oh my gosh, but worth it all. Worth it all. I'm not complaining. I'm excited. So, I do 35 lives a month over there because it's a relaxation channel. And these type of channels aren't just putting videos up, they're live. So I do 35 lives a month over there. So I do 5 lives a day over there. I do a morning live. I do, which is just a couple of hours streaming video and relaxation music. I do a 15-minute break at 11 a.m. Pacific time, followed by another 15-minute break at 11:30 p.m. p.m. Okay, it's my 1 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. Okay, but we're talking Pacific time, so it's 11 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. So if you miss one, you can catch the other. And then I do an afternoon live, which is 2-3 hours, sometimes longer, but I just aim for a couple of hours. And then I do my overnight live. But there's different time zones, right? So I'm live at all those times to accommodate my friends who are opposites me. So a lot of time it's our morning, but I have friends who are just going to bed. right? It's their nighttime. So this would be when they would want that live to play. So anyway, I do a lot of lives over there. So it's a lot of scheduling and it's a lot of tagging. In your video descriptions, you can tag, making your video easier to find. And every one of those lives is different. It's not like I can just program it to automatically do these tags and I'm done. Every video is different. So every one of those videos has different tags, right? Well, this morning, and I know you can make fun of me, I don't care. But this morning, I noticed something I've never noticed before, and it was this little clipboard up on the right in the tag section. And I'm like, what's that? And it was a copy all button. So I'm like, ooh, I may have just found gold in a gold mine. So I went to a different video and I pushed that. I went to a new video and I pasted it, and boom, there's all my tags. I only had to do like 3 clicks instead of sitting there typing them in one at a time. Do you know how much time that is going to save me? It's going to save me so much time. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that. And I've never noticed it there before, but that's going to change everything for me time wise, and it's going to make scheduling go so much quicker. And yeah, so I'm going to apply that new knowledge to all my channels. And if you didn't know that, you can apply it to yours as well. So I am super, super excited about that. Let's see. Now I don't know where I was in my chat. There's Lily liking my hat. I know we talked about that. Sandra just woke up, needed her coffee. That was 20 minutes ago. Let's see. Oh, ice in the coffee. That's where we were. So Steve says, I have a 70-pound lap dog keeping me warm this morning. Well, there you go. You don't need a hat or a vest. That's some good body heat. I got some Chihuahua heat going on in my lower back here. Oh, he's got his sweater on. Absolutely. Now, when it was super, super cold, he wore that denim one with the fleece lining because it's like super warm. But on a day like today, he's just got his little plaid one on. It's still fleece lined, but it's not heavy like that. That denim one's like a coat, right? So this one's more like a sweater. I'm thankful for them both. Let's see. There's Jeffrey. Good morning. And I'm scrolling. You know what I'm hungry for? I'm hungry for tacos. And it's not even Tuesday. I'm hungry for tacos. I think, but I like taco salad even better than tacos. So I'm hungry for taco salad. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Let's see. Sandra says, I have an 82-pound dog on my lap. Copper! I know, right? It's February. It's supposed to be cold, and it is. And we only got 1 more month till spring comes, and I am planting my gardens. My chart isn't any further along than it was last time because I've really got to think about, I have 12 containers, so I've really got to think about what's going in there. But I'm going to be making that chart and getting my seeds and plants and things, getting everything ready real soon. I'm really excited about that. All right, I'm scrolling. And hello to Rita if she's there with Jeffrey. Debbie says it's 25, frosty. The high is 43, but I did enjoy some outdoors time yesterday. Nice. Nice. Um, Kathleen's bottle feeding babies. You know, one of my fun memories is bottle feeding the babies, but I did it as a guest. I wasn't having to do it round the clock. So it wasn't a work memory for me. It was just a fun memory when I was there. I get to feed the babies. Not that I have to watch the clock and feed the babies. Let's see. We're talking calves there. Um, yeah, 6. Holy moly, TGIF says. Let's see. The calves are coming in hot and heavy. The guys are super busy. Oh, Old Car Junkie has a little video driving this morning over on his channel. Awesome. So everybody be sure to go check out Old Car Junkie's video. Um, if you remember, this that I showed you the other day, of the sunrise I captured on video, it was the prettiest sunrise I have ever witnessed myself. Um, I'm debuting that video today at 11 a.m. That's right after Roy and Becky's travels over on Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel. Now, there are 2 sunrise videos. One's right after the other. This one's number 5, and I titled it Most Beautiful because it's the most beautiful one I've captured to date. And then I'll be debuting Doug's video later in the month. It's number 22. So however long it takes me to get to there. His is fantastic. Oh my gosh, he has a video even prettier than mine, I think. I'll have to load that in here so I can show you that one as well. And I'll let you know when it's going to be debuting. Okay, so back here we go. Over here. Nancy says, Inspired to Wander says, speaking of snow, I'm heading out this morning to the mountain town of Truckee, California, taking the train with friends. How fun is that? That'll be awesome. Hoping I don't freeze to death. Yep, dress warm. Oh no, Lily says at 9:30 last night I had to go buy a darn coffee pot. Oh no. Oh no. You know, I was making coffee this morning and knock on wood, but I was thinking, wow, this coffee pot's lasted a while. But that's how it goes, right? There's never a warning. It's just like, boop, doesn't work anymore. Yep. Yep. Well, I hope the coffee's good this morning. Truckies uses front end loaders to plow their snow. I've not seen that before. Let's see. Oh no, oh, you broke the coffee pot. Barely hit it on the sink. I've done that before. And it doesn't take a hard hit either, just a little tap. When it's ready to go, it's ready to go. We have snow on the Catalina Mountains. We can see it from here. Nice. Nancy's hoping the streets are plowed, might use the free bus system there. I'm scrolling. Yeah, steel coffee pots keep the heat better. That's the kind of coffee pot my parents have. Instead of a glass coffee pot, it's a steel coffee pot. Man, it does keep the coffee hot. Yeah. Pippi and Copper played yesterday, and Copper's still sleeping, and Lily says Pippi's still sleeping too. There's Christina. Good morning, and thanks for being here. Let's see here. Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Everybody's saying good mornings. There's Riza. Good morning. Good morning. And boop, there it is. There it is. There it is. We're going to have some happy dancing going on here in just a minute. Absolutely. There's Castlove. Good morning. Yeah, diaphragm. There you go. Ta-da! Nancy, yes. You have to use your diaphragm to play this flute. It wouldn't come to me this morning. It wouldn't come to me at all. Just like when you're singing, to have your voice nice, you got to keep that diaphragm going, and got to do the same thing for the flute, for those bigger instruments. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Let's see. Oh no, Sandra's fighting a toothache. I hope that's better soon. That's horrible pain. Horrible pain. Once in a while, I have that. Once in a while. Knock on wood. Don't want it right now. Let's see here. Everybody's saying good mornings. Always Slap is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. Kathleen's got to go. Go feed those baby cows and those cowboys. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm scrolling. And we're getting ready to do our happy dance. I haven't forgotten. I'm just trying to get down here so I can put my thing in the chat. And so everybody's talking about their different time zones. Speaking of different time zone, there's Glitter World. Good morning. Good morning. See, I'm scrolling. Cucumber salad. That sounds good. Let's see. All right, I'm going to put this in my chat. Oh, Roy and Becky may not be live. He's picking Becky up at the airport today. All right. Well, let's get over here and do this happy dancing. Happy dance time. Why am I happy? Well, I'm always happy because y'all are here. Absolutely. I usually have my chat pulled up here so I can put emojis in during things like that, but I don't have it pulled up. So let me do that real quick. So I'd like to also take a moment to say thank you to our channel members and to our Patreon members. We have both types of memberships available, and we appreciate you so much. And thank you to those who watch and like our videos, who share us out, and who are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, push that button. And thank you so much for the super chats, for the super stickers, and for the PayPals. And it's time for some shout outs, which my sheet today is completely blank. So I'll have to scroll back. I'm scrolling in my notebook. I'll have to scroll back to a previous Monday so I don't miss anybody on my shout out list that I mean to shout out. Don't want to forget anybody. Woo! We got these emojis going on. Everybody's happy dancing. Tim doing the risky business slide. Oh, let's see here. All right. Shout out list. All right, shout out. Da, 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 da. I need a little shout out music theme. The Astute Tourist was live this morning. I was in bed. I wasn't up yet. But I will try to catch him tomorrow. He's live every morning of the week and weekdays, and always a fun live to be at. Desert Adventures in Arizona will be live after me today. Van Life Voyages, shout out to Box Van D. Always a bright spot, always. Roy and Becky's Travels, but I guess they're not live today because he's picking her up at the airport. That'll be so nice having her home again. Today on Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is normally right after Roy and Becky's every day, I'll be debuting that brilliant sunrise that we caught. Never seen anything like it. It was gorgeous. Then I'm live tonight on Moon Gazing with Ava on Aegis Paranormal channel. And today I will edit 2 new videos to add to that. Shout out to Ron Darrell Adventures and continue getting better, my friend. You're in our thoughts and prayers. Shout out to Patrick at Have Cheetah Will View. He has a great channel over there. Great interviews, great movie reviews, just a lot of fun. Shout out to Robert at RV Weekends. Shout out to Grandma Kelly. And then I'll be live on my overnight channel. What is it tonight? I don't think I've scheduled it for tonight yet, but it will be when I finish my scheduling for the day. It will be the Fire Pit. This afternoon's live will be Butterflies, and then tonight will be the Fire Pit and me playing my Native American flute. Yeah. Let's see. I just snorted. Sorry. I need more coffee because my mind went blank. Okay, I did all my shout outs. That's the main thing I don't want to forget to do. All right. And Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventure does online. Now she does a regular live as well on Wednesdays or when she can. But she also does AA meetings twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Correct me if that's wrong, but I believe that's right. And she does a great job over there. Great job. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm so excited to find that copy and paste button. And it just puts them in there exactly how you want them. And you just push save. You don't have to rearrange or do anything any different. That is going to save me so much time on tagging my meditation lives. And so excited. So excited. So I don't know if that's something new they've added or if I just didn't know it was there, hadn't noticed it before, but today it just stuck out like, ooh, what's that? So very excited, very excited. Let's see here. You're welcome, Sandra. We haven't watched the moon video yet. Oh my goodness. What? Let's see, which one are we ready for? That was 37, 38. We're ready for 38. So let's get over there and watch a moon video. We usually do that first. Totally forgot about it because I don't have anything written down. That's why I write them down. 38. Oh. This is the one with the brilliant blue. It was at dusk. I love this one. Oh, course, Jackie, I just saw your comment. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go. Find where I left off here. Oh, Card Junkie said we didn't even notice. We didn't even notice. It's like filling in words when snorts happen. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. That itch there. Hats do that to me sometimes. They push my hair into my ear now that it's short. There. Now that hair's behind my ears instead of in my ear where it tickled. Um, let's see. So yeah, I liked that moon too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I can't wait for it to get warmer so I can do some moon photography. The dog issue that had been happening seems to have been resolved somehow. So I may be brave enough to go back out at night here in my yard and start taking moon photography here again. When I have to wait till we can go somewhere together, it kind of puts a crimp in how much I can get done, because it has to be when we can instead of just anytime we see the moon. Because a lot of times when I take the dog out in the middle of the night, that's when I get the best pictures. And I bring him back in, put him to bed, and I go back out with the camera. And I'm out there for about 30 minutes doing moon photography. And we'd been having some issues with neighboring dogs, and I just no longer felt safe out there when I could not see my surroundings um, for like the past year. This had been going on. So I just had to stop. I just had to stop for my own safety. I just had to stop doing it on my own in the middle of the night here in my yard. So I'm going to give it a go again and see, test that theory that the problem I think has been resolved. Um, we'll find out. We'll find out. So also, I talked about I was doing that little experiment. Here in StreamYard, you have a place in your branding section where you can add there's music at the very bottom. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, there's music you can. I'll just play some. There's music that you can use. There's that. Where is it? There it is. Anyway, there's different ones. Here's one. This is the one I use the most often. That's the one I used at the end of my lives for the last year, probably. But then, there's a button down there where you can add your own. And so I tested the theory that if the YouTube library free music, I don't know if it's this way in everybody's, it seems to only be my monetized channel, this one, that you can also buy music to use. So my theory was, with the free music that you can use in your videos, I should be able to put into here, because technically this live is a video and it's going to be in the video section of my channel when it's over, that I should be able to use that free music, not the stuff you got to pay for, but the free music. I should be able to add it to this sound library. So I've been using this one. I really like that. And I think that fits our channel. Fits them all. Kind of fits our personality, the music we play, and kind of country. We're kind of country, right? I really like that. That's called Twilight Train, and that's in the YouTube audio library. It's a free song. So I told you I was going to test this theory last week. I think it was last Monday, and see. And all that's come of it is they added the music license in the description of my video, like they do. Anytime you use their music, they add that license at the bottom of the screen. Now, you do have to be careful, because some of the free YouTube music is copyrighted, and you have to put the copyright disclaimer in the description of your video. So this, I made sure, was not one of those, that you're free to use it, no attribution is necessary. So they added the license at the bottom of my video description. So, and I've been using it for every single live I've done all week long to make sure. And so in my personal test of this theory, that is what I have found out when I've used it. So I'm happy about that because that means I can also pick out some other music to use that feels like a good fit, right? For my other channels. So yeah, yeah. Hey, there's more bang for your bucks. Had to buy oil and a filter to maintain my van. Um, so, okay, there's a question about show and tell on Wednesday. Yes, show and tell is this Wednesday on the 14th. It's also Valentine's Day. So I'm asking you all, will you be my Valentine? And we're going to include our challenge on the same day. So we talked about this last week. So it's going to be heart related. I know we just did heart hands, but it's going to be heart related. It can be more heart hands photography. It can be if you have something that is heart shaped, whether it's something from nature or something you made, whether it's quilting, sewing, crocheting, woodworking, ironwork. I don't know if any of you do ironwork in the chat. Anything that you've made, it can be food, a cake, a heart-shaped cake. I'm going to attempt. I don't have a cutter. It's going to be freehand. I'm going to attempt to make a heart-shaped scone. That was hard to say for some reason. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully, it's a blueberry scone. I haven't made blueberry scones yet, and I've almost eaten all my blueberries. I like eating frozen fruit just like candy in a bowl. Just get a little serving of it and just eat it. It's as good as candy for me. And so I've eaten almost all my blueberries that way. But um, Nancy says, I sent my photos. I'll try tuning in from my hotel room. Well, if you're not able to tune in, that's okay. And thank you for sending those in. Thank you. Or, it could even be you with a shirt with hearts on it or something. Just hearts. It's Valentine's Day. So hearts. Yeah. There's Gracie and Jock's Adventures. Good morning, Gracie. Making coffee. I think I need some more. Hold on. There we go. Filled it back up. Oh my goodness. This is just regular coffee this morning. Doug finally found some tea that he liked. He's been wanting spearmint tea, and he's been trying all kinds of spearmint flavored tea and mint medleys. And on his fourth box of a different kind of spearmint, he found the one he wants. But to get the flavor he wants, it takes 2 tea bags per cup or pot. So I'm going to teach him how I brew mine as a pot and not just a cup, and see if that will work for him as well. And I may have to buy another little decanter. I don't know what I keep mine in. So this is our coffee thermos here. It's this big monster right here. It holds the whole pot of coffee. And then it's a pumper. You can open that top and it pumps. For my tea, I keep what it is. It's a coffee pot size metal decanter with the lid, so it keeps it really hot for a very long time. And I'll make my cup of tea with my tea bag. I don't let it steep because my idea is not to use all of the tea. I just dip it in there till it's good, about 10 times, and then I put the coffee bag in the decanter, and then I add the boiling water to the decanter, and I let it stay in there with the lid on, so it can take its time and steep. And that's how I make, and then I can have like 3 more cups of hot tea. And that works out great. So I'm going to show him how to do that, which probably means we need to go thrifting and get another one of those. Those are I usually see those all the time at thrift stores. Now that I want one and I'm looking for one, I probably won't be able to find one. But usually, that's where I buy those, is at a thrift store when I can. And anytime I've ever needed one, I've been able to hit the thrift stores and find one. So last time I wanted one, a lady just picked it up right before I got there. That's how it goes, right? Oh, you can't really just grab it out of her hands and run, although I thought about it, but I didn't. I didn't. I was nice. Um, let's see. Oh, Lily says my washer and dryer gets here on Valentine's Day. Nice, nice. That's a great Valentine's Day there. Uh, let's see. Yes, photos of heart shaped challenge. Oh, but we're gonna do the challenge. We're combining the challenge and show and tell. So Wednesday is show and tell, whatever you want to show, and it's also challenge day for our hearts because it's Valentine's Day. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna combine it, and then we're just gonna relax the rest of the month. And next month we'll be back on our schedule for show and tell is the second Wednesday, and I don't know if you've noticed, but usually show and tell is the second Wednesday and challenge is the fourth Wednesday. Yes, had to think about that for a minute. All right, well, we need to get to Steve's. If somebody will drop a link for Desert Adventures in Arizona, if you haven't already, go ahead and do that. There's Astute Tourist. Hello, hello, hello. Lily sent me another picture. Okay, awesome, awesome. And there's Jimmy, the astute tourist, saying good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. If you can make it to his lives, they are. I love his lives because, I promote positivity here on my channel, and he does as well. PMA, he says a lot, positive mental attitude, and he also will say what a difference it can make in your life, and it absolutely can. Um, oh, Rose says a tea cozy around the teapot helps keep it warm too. I love tea cozies, and I'm thinking about making a little cup cozy. Not sure. I think that would be a good idea. Let's see for keeping it warm. Okay, there's thank you, Lily, for dropping that, and let's go do a Doug and Ava raid over there at Steve's Live Desert Adventures in Arizona. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Time kind of got away from me this morning. It does that some days. I feel like I just started, but it's going to be a great day. Let's make it a great week, a great day, and just remember each and every single one of you. You are amazing. You are wonderfully made. And, you're here for a reason. You are inspiring people around you, even when you're not even aware that you are. So keep it up and keep being you and just be the best you that you can be. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare your channel to others' channels. Just be the best version of you that you can be. That's it. Just be the best you. If you are struggling right now, and I know so many of us are for various reasons, there's so many reasons we can struggle. Struggling is nothing to be ashamed of. We all have struggle moments in our life. You never know what life is going to throw at you, but do know this: no matter what life throws at us, keep hanging on. We can do hard things when we have to, so keep hanging on with all you've got and never give up. Never give up. We love you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in the chats. Ava Raid to Steve's Desert Adventures in Arizona.